UnCommon Finds is back. It's the December, it's the November recap edition.
Yeah, November 30th.
Of
right
UnCommon Finds. Welcome. We're going in hard today. 21, 21, 21. That's the intro music.
21.
Welcome back, Corey.
How you doing?
Good to have you.
Yeah, your last day here today.
My last day. I am getting set to have a baby tonight. I know that's an odd thing, but my wife is scheduled to be
New mug coming.
Yeah, we're gonna have to add in. Put out some pretty personal content out there last night.
Heavy.
Yeah, I've started to realize that all of my social content, the only comments I get are from like my mom's friends. Like it's, I don't know who I'm creating content for, but it's like it's only the amazing, beautiful older women that comment on my content.
You create content about like your kids' lives
Yeah.
changing, like Mike Trout changing.
So it's
Bill
like they're
Jets'
reflecting
life.
on it. And,
Yeah.
But what do you think about my game is long form Instagram content? Like long posts. That's kind of my unique jam.
I know, but do you think that that's quality?
I think it is. It gets definitely my best engagement is when I go long form from the heart.
I would say if we like check both of our insights of like who likes each of our posts, mine would not be middle-aged women.
Your personal, that's definitely not, I agree. Your personal Instagram is a travesty though.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, it's a disaster.
It's art.
It's, oh gosh. Anyways, so we're back with another edition of UnCommon Finds, bringing you some of the rad stuff that we found in the month of November to give you a little glance into the world of the internet. And as always, resident cool guy Corey, who, so little insights. You guys met Street Pete last week. We got some texts that I think Corey felt threatened by a little bit, saying that, hey, people really like Street Pete. Is he replacing Corey as the resident cool guy? And so Corey, in response to that, I think has gone extra ham on his attire. Peter, are you all right? Sorry, we've got a choking pug in the background.
Nah, she's just breathing.
I mean, it was like, yeah, I don't even know how to describe it, but he just went home and said, I can't let that happen. And so he has come extra hard with a new everyday wear, constantly evolving jacket. Corey,
Can we
what is
first
this?
start with my hat?
Sure.
So I got this hat, and I actually call it my OVO Corey hat, which you guys can find me on Instagram.
That's his Instagram name, by the way, OVO.
So Drake's brand is called OVO, and they have like this little bird owl thing, but this one's a pigeon.
Yeah.
So this is OVO Corey's brand.
Is that like the poor man's
OVO? Yeah. Pigeon.
So a pigeon from the street, huh?
Yeah, like me. Just a black
Pigeon.
bird from the street.
Do they even can pigeons make it through the Ladera Ranch bubble, or do they just hit and kind of bounce
Since
off?
I live outside the bubble, I wouldn't know anymore.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, so you got your OVO
Yep.
Corey hat.
I got a Fila
beard
shirt
is
on.
back. It was gone for a second.
Yeah.
Fila. So talk to me about Fila, because I heard this one and I just got confused.
So I was shopping the other day.
Yep.
And I all these brands are coming back, like Champion. Fila,
Coming back? What do you mean?
Stussy.
The only place I've seen Champion is on 40-plus-year-old men's sweats.
Oh my gosh! Or Kylie Jenner.
Kylie Jenner's on Champion?
Yes.
Jeez.
That's not my age group, but I wish to be
She's
young.
really in on Champion?
Yeah.
Wow. Where'd they get the money for that?
They've had it on a mattress.
I guess so.
So Fila, I saw this Fila shirt, and I thought it was a little Blondie
Are you
McCoy-ish.
worried about going 100% Kanye if you go too far down this Kylie Jenner path?
Oh man,
You're kind of sad right now.
I am sad, and we'll get to why I'm sad later about Kanye. But
So sorry to interrupt. Continue down the path of.
So I got the Fila shirt, loving it, and I got this jacket. So
Okay.
from Uniqlo.
So for our audience, for our non-visual audience, this is a denim jacket like Kelly Kapowski used to wear on Saved by the Bell.
Yeah. 7 buttons, I think, and a couple pockets. So I got it, and I told Pete, I was like, I'm going to start patching it up. So I have this thing where once a week I order a group of patches. So it started.
Patches are our first UnCommon find. This is apparently a new thing. Amanda Subitis in our office, who's also one of our other resident cool people, had a patching party, I think, with some friends last week.
No longer Tupperware.
Yeah, Tupperware is out. Patching parties are in where you buy some patches and apparently just randomly sew them to your clothing.
Yeah, but I don't sew, I iron.
Oh, okay. Iron on patches. So your first pack was what?
Dinosaurs.
Which is kind of an ongoing theme of
Everybody knows, or if you guys don't know me, you don't know that I love dinosaurs, but I do. I have a giant golden Tyrannosaurus Rex head in my house, and
What is it about the dinosaurs? I don't know if I've ever asked you this. Why dinosaurs?
because like literally the only thing that could beat a dinosaur was an asteroid.
So you have such a deep appreciation for their top of the food chain alpha status.
And I was actually having this conversation with Robbie yesterday, and he was like, "But like, they're inferior to us." And I was like, "No, we couldn't survive an asteroid like that.
No, yeah.
No,
But they didn't either, yeah.
We'd be done. We have our own version of asteroids as nukes."
Yeah.
So, I got this Jurassic Park patch, Jurassic World, little raptor on the back, and this one that my little niece calls dinosaur crab.
Dinosaur crab. Oh, it looks like, that looks good.
Yeah, kind of looks like a crab, right?
Okay, so your first set of patches was some dino patches.
Second patch was some bands. So I found this nice 5-pack that had the Beatles, Bowie, rest in peace, Dave, Joy Division. I got
another one.
Zeppelin on the back, kind of like a little back art, and Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd's over
up here. So
Corey believes that when he's done with this, he's going to be able to sell this jacket for
$500.
$500 on eBay. So I'm betting him $500.
Not on eBay. Where am I selling it, Pete? What's that clothing site?
Grailed.
Grailed? Grailed?
Grailed, yeah.
Okay, so there's another uncommon find. Grailed.com. Sell your crappy clothes from the 90s and make money. Apparently is what they do there.
Currently in on the jacket about $45, $50.
Yeah.
And
so what is it? How many patches is this? Like, do you go full tattoo sleeves here?
Yeah. So it's like
you go full patch.
Well, it's kind of like you're getting. I mean, depending on the budget of patches that I come up with. If I don't show denim at the end of the jacket, I think it's a win. Kind of like full body art, like the guy from Prison Break.
Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. Keep an eye out on Grailed for Corey's jacket.
Yeah.
$500.
Next theme's outer space. So we got NASA, space shuttle, aliens.
Nice.
That type of stuff.
If I got patches made of like my children, would you put them on there?
Oh, 100 back.
Okay.
Like one giant patch?
Hey, Pete, can you see if there's custom patches that we can get made anywhere that I can get onto that jacket?
Like pop art.
Okay, cool. Great, so there you go. Get on your patch game. And what can you sew them to, just out of curiosity? Can I just sew them to anything?
Anything, yeah. Amanda has them all over her pants.
Yeah, she does. She has them like on her collars of her shirts.
It's basically anything that like in middle school that you would put those little studs
like
on.
when I used to write like my favorite ska bands on my backpack. Okay, all right, cool. So there you go, patches. Next thing, Adidas confirmed.
Yeah.
So around the office this week, we had the newest release of the Yeezy. What are they? 350, 250, 927.
350 Boost supplies.
350 Boost supplies
Something
with
like
a
that.
random red stripe down the side of them.
I know Garofalo's gonna send you a text.
Yeah.
If I said that wrong.
I know, BG. Sorry, I know you're working hard out there in Calabasas on getting these peeps hired. So what's your problem with Adidas confirmed? Which is a cool app. Like so business thing real fast. So many brands think, oh, we need an app. We should do an app. Like, your app has to have a freaking point. Adidas Confirmed is a great app.
Unbelievable
They've
app.
killed it with this thing.
So it's an app where it's like based upon new releases of shoes that are like rare shoes that you're not going to just go to the normal Adidas store and find. So they release these shoes on them, and you sign up for them. You sign up and like the entry opens. So you like put your name in and where you are at the time. So I was in Orange County. Then a couple hours later, they open up the like bidding in a sense, but it's not bidding or anything. It's just a straight auction, and if you get chosen. So there was 3 pairs of Yeezys that came available, and then
Red,
like,
yellow, orange or something.
has this countdown that's like.
So we're all huddled around the office, logged onto our Adidas Confirmed app with our fingers just waiting to go.
It says get ready, and you tap it. It says tap 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 tap.
As fast as you can.
Taylor and I were double tapping my phone.
Like a Nintendo trackpad back in the day when you're running the track meet.
Yes. And got no shoes.
No shoes.
No shoes. And this was extremely sad to me because this might be the last pair of Boosts ever.
We were thinking like this could be the most valuable pair of shoes ever.
Ever. The Kanye's last shoe because right now he's not doing well.
Yeah. No, he's in a deep Kardashian hole.
Yeah.
He's going full Lamar.
Not full Lamar yet, that we know.
But I'm just saying, I think that is there a pattern here that like you get sucked into that world hard enough,
Yes.
you don't come back out.
Remember Chris Humphries?
No, I don't. That isn't that the point?
I think the only guy who kind of made it out was Ray J.
He did. He got in early and got out quick.
He started
No
the
pun
machine.
intended, yeah. That was inappropriate. Sorry. So, yeah, so Adidas confirmed. We didn't get any Yeezy Boosts. If you're out there and you've got some Yeezy Boosts and
Yeah.
you want to send them to us, that would mean a lot.
Or if you like know a way to game the
Yeah.
Adidas confirmed app,
Yeah,
or
that-
know that like I shouldn't be in Orange County trying to get Yeezy.
Right,
Boosts.
because
Like,
they're like, oh, those
there's
spoiled
only
a-holes.
there's only like a couple stores in Orange County where they release them. Like I'm guessing if I was in like San Francisco or
You'd
Los
have a better
Angeles,
chance, a
I
little
would have a way
broader.
better chance.
So if you
More
have
stores.
ever won on Adidas confirmed, we want to hear about it.
Yeah, we want to know your
We
story.
want to know how you did it. So,
I'll come and street report you with Pete.
oh, one other thing I don't know about
Spectacles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't talk about this last time. Spectacles. So another in terms of like,
changer.
and I think this is like let's call this the Beyonce album marketing strategy, right?
Yeah.
Where you're dropping things unexpectedly, you're creating scarcity. It's in a world where there's so much noise. I think both Adidas Confirmed and Spectacles have taken advantage of this as a strategy.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, Spectacles, the new Snapchat glasses that you can put on and play the stupid Snapchat app and pretend to show cool things in a circle video.
But they're good looking sunglasses.
They're actually, and you come from the sunglasses industry, so they're good quality sunglasses. But what have they done to release them? Kind of give us an overview of the strategy.
So they've created this like minion looking bot sunglass soda machine dispenser.
That's a good description. Yeah.
And they literally stock it full and put it in a random place and then tweet out where it is.
And they have a countdown on a website that
Yeah.
just says, "Hey, we're going to release another information here."
They
and
tell you
then
24 hours in advance. It's
Yep.
7 a.m. They like
Boom.
drop a pin.
picture of a bot in the Grand Canyon. Go.
Yeah. So they started off, first was in Venice probably.
Yeah.
Venice because they're
Right on the
located in
boardwalk.
Venice. Next they did
New
Big
York.
Sur.
There was one in New York too.
Yeah, they have a pop-up shop in New
Oh,
York.
okay. Oh, they do.
Yeah, that's a pop-up shop.
Really?
Yeah, so they, the one in New York, they rented out the building across from the
The
big
Apple
Apple
store,
store.
yeah.
And they have this gigantic retail shop that the lines are on the corner, and you walk in, and it's completely
bot.
empty, and it's just a bot sitting
I mean,
there.
that's probably like $500 a foot to rent that place, and it's just a bot sitting in there.
Just a bot, but they don't have to pay anybody to work it.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's brilliant, right? The whole thing is super interesting. It'll be interesting to see when they go broad scale with the distribution.
Yeah, they've only really gone outside of California for that pop-up shop, and then they went to Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Right. And,
I don't know.
yeah, they're randomly.
I think that I read an article about Evan Spiegel or whatever was in Tulsa and had this like life-changing.
It's probably where like Miranda Kerr's family's from or something.
Maybe. And
I
there's
think
like this
she's
big
British.
whale. She's British.
Yeah.
Yeah, by way of Oklahoma.
Yeah, so it's brilliant strategy. I'm sure you're going to hear a lot about it. I think spectacles are fascinating because I think if there's actually hardware adoption, it's the first real sort of mainstream AR sort of additional layered human interaction thing. And I think it's going to be a massive opportunity for an ad platform that nobody else has that makes Snapchat really valuable, because I still am yet to figure out exactly how Snapchat, because I just watched Corey and Street Pete create just garbage content on there, and I can't figure out why anybody wants to continue to engage. But I think this could be really interesting. So check them out. Follow the drops.
One thing that I read about spectacles, which was pretty interesting, is that like they released them and they sent no pairs of spectacles to tech bloggers.
Really?
Yeah,
They're
and
like,
I
screw
read
those guys.
I read an article of why they didn't send it to tech bloggers, because tech bloggers ruined Google Glass.
Yeah.
Like the first guy that got Google Glass, like wore him in the shower while he was taking a shower and released the article, and it was just like bad body,
Yeah.
old man.
They
and,
want
like,
cool people.
They want cool people.
Yeah, smart.
So-
Smart. So
And
don't put
Dennis
your,
has spectacles. So
Dennis,
Dennis, if you're
DT
listening
disco.
again, Dennis,
give us
let me
some
know.
spectacles.
I need some specties.
Cool. So next thing is an uncommon find of mine, and I think it's an underappreciated resource that we are starting to take advantage of that I think you should look into too as well, and that's your local college. So Corey and I both Anteater grads, we're meters, and UCI has an emerging business school that's kind of really been on the come up of late, and so I reached out to try and figure out, hey, are there ways that we could possibly get involved either from a recruiting standpoint or even, in our business doing a lot of data analysis or sort of ad buying decisions. And I came across this algorithm discussion about the explore exploit algorithm. And the idea is just that it goes back to this old math problem that says if you're playing two slot machines, they call them one-armed bandits in the problem, and you've played one and you've pulled once and you've won, and you've played another one and you've pulled 10 times and won twice, or whatever, some variation like that, like which one should you play again? Basically, given a set of results, how do you decide when to explore new options versus invest in the one that is already returning? And so that's a fascinating question from an advertising standpoint, right? So for example, for one of our clients right now, we have about 10 different prospecting segments, and they're all returning at varying dollar amounts, right? The CPAs are at different levels. And so the question of when should I allocate all the budget to the winning segment versus continuing to test new segments for the possibility that they might be better than that one is enormously important for our business. And so I reached out to the stats department and the computer science department at UCI and said, hey, I'm an alumni, here's what our business does, here's some of the brands that we work with, and would you guys be interested in taking this project on as a class project? They reached out, they were super excited. I think they probably have some pretty boring stuff that they do normally, and so hopefully this was something interesting. And I'm going to meet with them today, and they're going to take on our project.
Today?
Yes.
That's
so
awesome.
I'm super stoked. So I think that hopefully, the idea of like 10 super smart kids from UCI helping us to solve a problem for our business that for them hopefully has real world implications and that they could take and use, and hopefully it's mutually beneficial is awesome.
Can you tell them about the time I tricked the slot machine into $1,000?
No, but I am a little concerned that they audit your degree and wonder what classes you took to graduate. Could you just give me a highlight reel of the 5 best classes you took at UCI?
Me?
Yeah.
The sociology of sports and leisure.
Right.
Great class.
Yep.
Orange County gangs.
Mm.
Prison gangs.
Mm.
Biker gangs.
So 3 gangs classes.
Oh, there's a lot
And
more.
you live in
in that
Ladera
series.
Ranch. It's super applicable for your life. It helps
Yeah,
you get through it.
the Lord's.
Okay. The Lord.
Those are pretty much the only classes I remember from
Yeah,
college.
yeah, exactly. What was the guy's name? There was we probably shouldn't use names, but I know.
Sports and leisure.
But there was a professor that a bunch of guys took that was basically don't use names, but a once a quarter video show up and
He was a doctor.
yeah, there was. I think that this is this goes into why I think college is mostly a sham was because you have a degree. Is you and Ben Orloff, the fact that you guys have a degree. Is part of why I question the whole system.
UC degree
is
basically
pretty much
went
why
to
I
Cal.
question the whole system.
I basically went to Cal.
Cool. So that's a few uncommon finds for you guys to check out. And now we're happy for the second time to bring back.
We're still recording here.
That would be weird if we weren't.
No, we're good.
Okay, cool. Good check.
Yeah.
We're happy to bring back for the second time. Not due to any popular demand. We actually got 1 or 2 text messages that we appreciated this segment, but we figure keep it neat on the street. Welcome back, Pete.
What's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. This guy's about to be a father
I know.
of
Again.
a new
I know.
baby girl for the 3rd time.
Yeah.
2 boys and a girl.
Well, and I kind of think of myself as a father figure.
For better or for worse. He's my work father.
Yeah, there you go. That's like a work wife, but
Yeah.
I can be
yeah.
a work father.
I can be my work father.
That's cool.
Yeah, so.
Cool. All right, well, Street Pete's back for us today. We got a couple of cool topics to get into, including you and I are going to have a debate.
Debate.
Big debate.
And we're like, it's risky for me because I shouldn't really be getting into a debate about what's cool, but we have.
But you seem to be pretty adamant about what is cool
That's fair.
in this debate.
That's fair. So I just think, but okay, so taking a step back, give us a little insight into what's going on the street, Pete.
Lots of stuff going on the street recently. Lots of tech stuff going on. Airbnb and Google are making some big moves.
Ooh.
Airbnb is trying to take over tourism.
Just
So essentially,
tourism.
tourism in general. So essentially now instead of just renting a house, you can buy packages to explore different cities from the people you rented the house from.
Oh,
so when you
so they can put
go
on
to San
experiences?
Francisco, they can put on an experience and take you to the city for 4 hours and take you to the marina and whatever, and they charge you $200.
So this is a thing, right? Buying experiences. So I'm sure you guys heard of, like, our generation. They don't care about things; they care about experiences. And so there's this big sort of movement. We met with a dude, awesome guy. I don't know if he wants me to use his name, but
I don't know what you're talking about, so.
So they came in last week. Like an hour and B seems to be getting into the game where it's not just about buying stuff, it's about how do you have the best experiences in life.
Exactly. So they're trying to do that.
Is that consistent with you millennials? Is that what you're after?
I don't know. I don't know if it's targeting millennials or not.
I have some extra rooms. Do you think people want to experience like where I live?
Do you think you could put on an experience that's like, come hang out with Bruce Wayne? Like maybe
Go
it's
to
like
the Caspers.
watch Monday Night Football with Corey on the couch.
Go patching with Corey.
Oh, see,
That's
maybe,
how you create value
maybe
for your
this is
jacket.
the thing. What about like come be on this podcast? Do you
Yeah,
think
but we could sell that for sure.
we could? We'll put a bed in here. They could sleep in here.
We could put a Casper in here.
Yeah, we'll always take people on the podcast.
That's true. but you like. Let me ask you something. Like when you think about spending your money, what do you like? Is it about experience? Is it about like saving up to go to Burning Man with your boys, or is it to, or do you want to buy a new sweater? Like what are you trying to do with your money?
I think it used to be about buying new stuff.
Yeah.
Now it's about buying experiences.
Yeah, like
I mean,
being able to go to the best.
they're
brunch.
worthwhile. If you're going with people, you're going to new places, you're checking out new things, those things are worthwhile. You meet people that you may not have met before.
And is that just so you can have content for your Instagram, or is that like so you can
in
actually?
in part, I think it is, but
It's a vicious circle.
It's kind of the way that the world's
Okay.
working.
All right. Cool. Yeah, good insight there.
Yeah, a little tip if you guys are looking for a new holiday gift for your
Ooh.
loved one or a friend.
I like that.
If you're familiar with Leica cameras, they make real high-end
I'm not.
luxury
What is a-
European
You know what
cameras.
Leica camera is?
I've never heard of like who the camera. They still sell cameras.
Yeah,
Isn't that just what phones are?
we have one right now.
Essentially.
It's shooting this.
But it's all. But so what is this? Why do I want this?
Leicas are real expensive German cameras,
Okay.
like real high-end, way more expensive than a Canon or a Nikon. Some of them run $20,000 plus,
Wow.
but they're making a affordable Polaroid camera for the holidays, so it's $299.
Wow. And it
comes
prints out Polaroids?
Comes in 3 different colors. It uses Fujifilm Instax film,
Really?
similar to a Polaroid. $299. Turquoise, orange, white, whatever you want.
Wow.
Do you
Good,
think-
great holiday gift if you're looking for one.
When was
This
the
was
last?
started by all those little Instagram people that do the Polaroid.
Well, his
stuff.
photos, like his Instagram
Yeah.
style, like where it's like almost like it's no longer that you want the picture to be beautiful; it's that you want it to be slightly off,
Yeah.
almost.
A little bit off.
Like a little
Needs to be a
blur,
little
almost?
disruptive.
Yeah.
Like, why did you post that?
Yeah. Like why the hell did you just post a palm tree?
But you better
and
have
say-
a good caption to support it.
Or an almond with some eyes.
Or an almond with some eyes. You never know. You
So
never
Leica
know.
cameras, check them
Leica
out.
cameras. If you're
Yeah.
looking for a new brand in the fashion world, John Elliott got great stuff. It's kind of expensive.
Do we know John Elliott?
Is that? Are you googling?
He's a California guy. Runs a fashion
How do I know
brand.
John?
Basics. Stuff's expensive, but it's cool.
Why is it cool?
It's cool because he's taken basic fashion and made it fit
Oh
the
my gosh.
culture.
Basic fashion made it expensive.
So this is a thing for me. This is the thing I struggle with. Okay. Like,
It's quality.
but here's the
Quality.
thing. Okay, hold on. Stop
That's
right
quality.
here. That's this Mercer tee right here. That's an $80 white T-shirt.
It's quality.
Like, there's no way that you can't buy that same thing somewhere and have nobody have any idea whether it's John Elliott or whether it's
Forever 21.
Forever 21.
You know.
This
When
these
you're
are
wearing it, you
these are
know.
champion sweatpants right here. This is Corey's champion sweatpants for $185
$185. If they're
Free
value,
shipping,
it's
though.
to
value.
sleep in.
I don't know if you're sleeping in those.
No, you're not
man.
sleeping in those.
But a lot of
They're in the
hoodies.
streets in that.
I'm still- I'm-
Cool brand, check it out. John Elliott. If you can't afford it, they did a collaboration with Gap. It's a John Elliott Gap collaboration.
Really?
Stuff's a little cheaper. Got a bunch of basics.
Nice.
Good stuff. So
Okay.
check it out.
Yeah, I noticed you're a lot of basics, not a lot of logos on your
I'm not a
tees.
logo. I'm not a logo guy.
Yeah.
Logos are hard. I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing the patch deal like Corey.
Yeah. All right.
Logos
You're
are
starting to patch though?
hard. Yeah. I'm
What,
getting-
wait, you're getting in the patch
Next
game?
week I'll have my first patched denim jacket.
What do you? What
Look out
color are
for
your
it.
first set of patches?
It's gonna be a surprise. Maybe we'll get it on the podcast.
Okay. All right. All
Are
right.
you gonna get into patching? You're gonna have a lot of free time at home.
What if I just start patching at home?
That'd be awesome.
Well, I'm-
you came back with a patch jacket
No, I wouldn't do a jacket. I'm
What would you do?
Just like a tee.
or like a denim
Patched T-shirt.
a patch denim hat.
Wow. I'm gonna do a patch something. I'm gonna surprise you guys.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, Robbie. I dropped your name. What about
Robbie,
what?
we're still recording.
But what did we say your name about?
This was like 20 minutes ago.
We said something about his patent.
Yeah, I said that the dinosaurs were killed by an asteroid. And I was having a conversation with Robbie, and now he thinks the podcast is over.
Oh, well, that's all right. What else? You got anything else, Pete? Or we
If you're looking for a
into it
good
now?
Christmas sweater, Nos is making Christmas sweaters. Nos the rapper.
Oh man, that's a good one.
But they
Is
are,
that where you sent me the 21 sweater that you tagged me in?
Yeah, exactly.
So there's this running joke, so you guys know. 21 Savage apparently is a thing, a
He's
person.
on the rise.
He's on the come up.
rise.
And
Hey, what's his net worth?
$700,000. $700,000.
so this is just another thing that I just don't get is some of these artists
For charity.
And so 21 has become a joke, and so I just my Instagram bio now just says 32, 32, 32, because I guess that works. But so they tagged me in a 21 Christmas sweater. Is that from Nos?
No,
Or is that
that's
different?
not from Nos. But Nos' sweaters are donating a portion of the proceeds to the Center for Court Innovation. So if
For
you're
what
into that-
innovation?
Court innovation.
What is that?
Commitment to criminal justice reform. So
Oh,
if you guys
cool,
are into that
cool.
kind of stuff, if you want to find a cool, funny Christmas sweater for
You
your
think-
Christmas party,
Do you
check
think
it
you're
out.
going to bring that to our holiday party?
I might.
Are you going to be
might.
bringing me a date to the holiday party?
I also might.
Wow.
Do you think you would be best dressed at the holiday party?
Probably not.
Are we going to be doing G'd Up from the Feet Up again this year?
I mean, if I wake up,
Or is that just how you live?
that's just how I live.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I could have wanted you up to the feet up.
Yeah, you were heavy yesterday. Anything else before we get into our last conversation?
I think that's it.
Cool. So,
The great debate.
I've now since Pete and Corey have started to make me feel old and make jokes about me being the dad in the office. I'm trying to move ahead of them on the curve, and so we're kind of in this battle of tagging each other on Instagram of who can discover things first. And I've come across an app that I love. So one of our favorite pastimes, one of the behaviors that I find to be most common amongst our generation is sort of like group social dialogue, right? Whether that's group text messages, whether that's Instagram group tagging of people. You're always bummed because Snapchat doesn't have group messaging.
Which is the most ridiculous
Right, like
feature. to me
Collective
about all
sort of
time.
banter back and
Of
forth.
all time.
Right, get on that Snapchat.
Evan,
Yeah, like this back and forth sort of group banter dynamic of like taking what happens here and using it throughout our day is very common. And so you have to assume that what's next with that is like taking FaceTime, which is also more and more becoming like the way I call people. Like I think I probably FaceTime more than I call now.
yeah, definitely. You FaceTime me
Yeah.
a couple times a week.
Yeah, and so we figure what's next is sort of this group video calls, right?
Yeah.
So
And you can't group FaceTime yet. That's like
yeah, exactly.
the young kids out there, the high schoolers. I don't know where I saw this, but they hate it. They're
Yeah.
like been calling for not new emojis. They've been calling for group FaceTime.
Right, and so there's other people that are now taking this on. And so there's two apps in particular that sort of go at this problem. And I think one is better, and our friend Street Pete thinks one's better. So I'm team House Party. Okay, so House Party is an app that promotes, so basically it minimizes the entire friction of everything. You hit the app, you open it, and you're in a video call. Like, you know how every time you try and set up a Google Hangout for a business call, it takes 48 minutes and no one can do it? Like, this app, you literally open it and you're in the video call. And then all you do is just tap to add people, it sends them a text, they click on it, and now they're in the video call too. And you can add up to, I don't know how many people.
I've seen
I
4.
don't know.
I've seen 4.
We've used it in the office a little bit.
We mainly just video group call each other from office to office.
But with Taylor going on,
Yeah, with me going though,
It
and these
can
guys
be
are gonna miss me so
used
much.
as
We're gonna be
official.
doing a lot of this.
Yeah.
And so House Party, and what we love about it says as soon as someone joins, it says Corey's in the house.
Corey's in the house.
Yeah, and so instead of what is the instead of live streaming, live chilling
live
Live
chilling.
chilling.
is the new thing
Live
where we're
chilling.
just hanging out as a
Yeah.
group, and you can totally see the kids. Remember conference calls when you were you probably
That was
did you
way
ever get into the
before my
conference
time.
call game when you were a
I think
kid?
so. I think so. Oh yeah,
In
yeah.
like middle school.
I grew up with my own phone in my bedroom.
Oh,
Online.
wow. Really?
Online.
Did you ever do the thing where you would call someone and when someone would be quiet and then you'd ask them something like the girl, like, did you like her? Then your friend would call her and you'd sit on quietly, like, because you couldn't tell if they were on
No.
conference. Clark and I used to do that a lot.
No, but I do remember always when cell phones first came out, when like you get the antenna with the spinny battery.
Yeah.
And I used to lay like at night talking on the phone, and then my light would look like freaking light show because I had like the battery that lit up and all that stuff.
man.
Yeah.
So on Team House Party, who are you, Pete?
I'm Team Marco Polo. Similar kind of app, but a little more Snapchatty style. You can put filters on your videos when you're sending them to your friends, and you also don't have to do it live.
So you can leave.
If Taylor hits me up with a video and I'm busy doing some work, I'm busy at brunch, who knows where I'm at.
Super busy.
Last night I was at Louis C.K., funny dude, check him out. At the Dolby Theater, December 1st, that's beyond the point. But Marco Polo, it's a little different. If I'm busy, I can send him a video. If I want to do it live, I can do it live. I got $100 million money raised by
Really?
Greylock. They valued it at $500 million. It has a
Holy
lot of
crap.
backers.
So yeah, I wish you could leave FaceTime voice messages. So I like that feature, but I think for what we want to see of just the group call dynamic, that's a little too much. I like the simplicity of House Party. So that's the debate. Who do you guys got? House Party, or are you guys using either of them yet? House Party or
Look out for it, Marco
Oh,
Polo.
Marco Polo.
Walkie-talkie.
Cool. I gotta bounce out to a call. You guys
Right,
wrap
yes,
this up,
sir.
okay?
So we're gonna wrap it up, but what we have is December 5th. I want, if you're on Snapchat, everybody follow Shopify. We're doing a Shopify takeover. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna put out some good content on there. So everybody go check that out. You have anything else?
No, that's about it on my end.
You
Check
might
us
just
out,
be
though.
seeing Pete and I here for a while on this stuff because
We'll be running it pretty hard.
yeah, it's gonna get really creative in here. So thanks for joining us, guys. Leave some comments below or send us an email if you ever want us to talk about something. Thanks.